Today, Chancellor Palpatine reported the saddening news that the Republic is now at war with the Confederacy of Independent Systems. This enemy force has taken control of large portions of the industrial core worlds, areas of space up and around Munilinst, in vital areas of banking space, and has taken control of lands around Count Dooku's home world of Sereno. Many worlds have remained neutral in the conflict, much to our annoyance. But down in the south, we have forces stationed around the world of Camino, which has provided us with hundreds of thousands of clone troopers, and who saved our Jedi Knights at Geonosis. The Republic is now amassing forces together in a desperate attempt to form fleets and armies that can strike back against the Confederate threat. But we are vulnerable. Ultimately, the CIS has more resources, more manpower from their seemingly limitless battle droids, and our ships are old and outdated. Even still, we'll fight on, as we must. I'm quite doubtful, at least at the moment, in our chances of victory, but I trust the Chancellor. I trust that we will endure. It's gonna be a long fight, I think. Thank God for these clones. We'd probably be dead without them. This is Captain Ahara, commander of the Kaminoan Defense Fleet, signing off. Welcome everybody to, well, the stream. We are today going to be playing Star Wars Empire at War, Awakening of the Clone Wars. This is going to be the beginning of our grand campaign. However, there are some things to note. This is a save that I have already started a little bit of, on account of the fact that I didn't really want to be grinding my way through the first few weeks of the game when, to be perfectly honest with you, that's just kind of boring to watch, and fundamentally it's just a matter of getting starting units together. You may notice that down near Rishi I am building up a load of fighters. I will just go over what I've been doing, as a matter of fact, just to get everybody in the know. So I have currently collated all the forces in this sector here over the planet Rishi. There's a few relatively mid-sized ships here and a few smaller ones. And I'm currently building up some fighter craft. There's this guy, Admiral Dow. He comes in an acclimator, and he's going to be my character in this lovely role-playing story. He's got some V19s that I've built, and then I built some more bombers with him. Okay. Next up, we've got some stuff going on down here. I haven't actually dealt with a lot of the stuff going on down here at the moment, because, frankly, I don't see much use for it. Last Earth stream, Keir Starmer was Prime Minister, back in the good old days. Andy Burnham's been Prime Minister for a while now. I've been live since he's been Prime Minister. But yeah. Anyway, welcome in, Snail. Down in the south, we have some stuff. Oh, by the way, Snail, you'll appreciate this. If you want to have a ship, just tell me what ship you want. And I will get you a ship of that type. There's acclimators, there's dreadnought cruisers, there are invincible heavy cruisers, which are these bad boys. So there's a lot of different ships to choose from. If you want something like a Venator or something, or a Victory class or a Valiant later down the line, tell me. I will, however, I'll be relatively lax about, who gets what and what types of ships you get. I don't mind, personally. It's about what you guys want at the end of the day. This is a campaign for everybody, not just for me. I, however, am currently representing myself using Admiral Dow, just so I know who I am. But yeah. Anywho, we have a lot of stuff going on. We've amassed the forces in this part of the core worlds over Kuat. We've amassed a pretty sizable fleet there. Obi-Wan and Anakin are in charge of a fleet over here that is currently being built up with a hero unit, actually. I honestly might make myself be Shone Killian just because he's in the core worlds, but I could just as easily. In fact, I'm gonna stick to my guns and be Dow. We're gonna be Admiral Dow for a bit, and then when I get a bigger ship, I will transition into being somebody else. But for the time being, we've got some stuff going on up here. We've got some guys over here that I've amassed over Taris strategically to defend against separatist incursion over here. Since independent and pirate worlds can't really hit me, it's only really up there that needs worrying about. The same goes for here, to be honest. Any separatist ships will be probably coming from Onderon, or probably towards Roche from up here, so it might actually be worth putting the ships from here over the Roche asteroid belt, just because there's nothing that's really going to be coming from down here necessarily. They've got decent shipyards though, so you never know. And then we have up here. Up here is pretty sketchy. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, Jabim, Renvar, and Moncala are quite isolated pockets of Republic control, and most of them don't really do much. But yeah, how have you been, Snail? And also, can you hear me? Is everything working? In fact, I'm gonna maybe just listen back. Okay, I can in fact hear myself, so the audio is working for me at least. Good. Okay. The main point of all of this, though, is that I just want to have a bit of fun. So, with all of that preamble out of the way, let's click play. We have a mission on this planet. Now, I am aware that I'm currently sitting at a measly 4 grand, and for this mission, I actually need to have 15 grand, so I actually need to conjure up another 1,000 credits somewhere. I think that might be conjured up by getting rid of you. Yeah, we'll get rid of one bomber to get ourselves a Venator. And what the plan is going to be is that we end up taking Ord Padron this episode, because this is an episode that will be on YouTube, so hello YouTube. So the plan will be we take these forces, we punch through Ord Padron and link up with Rhodia. From there, I probably want to take Bothawui at some point with this southern force. These forces are going to move to Antar, retreat to Quelor, and the forces that I will then amass at Quelor are going to end up retreating to Commonor.
Mission log updated.
The first Venator Star Destroyer has been acquired, and it's only week 5. However, we only have 34 credits. Prototype successful. I was very lucky to get this as well. We have had that. There's also just generally the stability overview. So, we want to get higher stability to get better stuff. But yeah, so...
Stay alert.
We now have an actual fleet sitting over Kuot, which is quite nice. This is an actual fleet I can possibly attack the enemy with. And it's got 2 dreadnoughts. It's about to get a 3rd dreadnought when this fleet is here. And then Quelor's forces consist of a single Arquitans. So, Arquitans? Acclimator. So there's a very good chance that we can get some stuff done with an early fleet like this. I'm honestly planning on getting somebody like Marissa Zinj for Anakin and Obi-Wan's fleet, though, and eventually I do want to split them up into their own fleets, but for the time being, they are Master and Apprentice, and will be treated as such. A certain number of weeks after, I think it's a certain number of weeks after Act 2, the game
Prepare
will
for jump to
basically,
hyperspace.
you know, give Anakin the rank of Knight. Anyways, we are running away. Because these forces are not going to stay here. This retreat tactic, by the way, is a little cheesy, but honestly, it's mainly so that I can get some battles in for people, because I kind of want to give people some space battles.
Copy.
But yeah, speaking of space battles, how are these guys doing at Rishi? Okay, how are you guys doing over here? Wowzers, my trousers. There's something, that's for damn sure. I mean, this force plus Dow is not going to be enough
Ready to engage.
to be
Construction
completely
complete.
decisive. We're also building space and ground tech at the moment, so there is that. Rishi probably needs mines, and then I'm going to want to build some other ships. So this is not going to be something that I just deal with immediately. I'm also going to take my forces from
We're in position.
Wendilly. You guys are going to go this way,
en
you
route.
guys are going to go this way,
Transmission
and
received.
hopefully one of you will
Weapons
get there
armed.
first. I will see how that goes. Honestly, given that all of these forces are done, I'm not going to retreat them through yet. Actually, I am.
Copy.
Who's going to make it? Who's going to make it?
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh, Rendilly made it first. And yeah, there is a Luca Hulk at Cato Nemoidia. The Separatists start off with some relatively strong stuff in the core worlds, because this is kind of their most powerful... Well, it's not their most powerful holdings, but Cato Nemoidia is kind of where the Trade Federation base is. Skako Minor, which is even deeper into the core, is where the Techno Union base is, I believe, in the lore. Certainly Cato Nemoidia is where the Nemoidians come from, and the Nemoidians are the head of the Trade Federation. So yeah, there's a Luca Hulk here, and there's also a defense station, which is the outer ring of a Luca Hulk, which is pretty cool. But basically, can I retreat?
Retreat in progress.
Given that fact, I am going to be running the hell away. Because I don't want to fight that. I also can't fight that with 2 dreadnoughts, so they are going to run to Commodore and then join up with the fleet over Kuat. From there, I probably...
Tactical battle imminent.
Where I actually want to attack first is probably like Balmora or Tapasi. I want to kind of clean up the core worlds a bit, especially given that we also have a mission to do that.
Greetings, Commander. I am Captain Wilhuff Tarkin. The Chancellor will by now have told you about my role in your staff. The Banking Clan, the Trade Federation, and the Techno Union have combined their forces. They are currently amassing their armies in the Mid-Rim, and are preparing to launch an incursion into the galactic core that remained mostly loyal to the Republic. We need to stop their advance before it reaches the influential and strongly populated worlds, in order to keep public support for the war high. While you take care of that, I will work to acquire more military assets for our use.
And so that is the first mission. So the first mission itself is take control of at least 15 planets in the galactic core to increase public support for the war effort. There are 9 worlds not currently under our control. We need 15 total, and we have 13 at the start of the game. So to actually achieve this, we need to take 2 of them. Hello, Riley. Hello. Destroy them clankers. Aye, aye, Captain. But yes, hello, welcome in. This is Empire at War, Awakening of the Clone Wars mod. But yeah, basically, to achieve this mission, we need to take 2 of these worlds. Currently, Padme is in charge of getting Brental. One of the fun mechanics about this, before I do the Cato battle, one of the fun mechanics about this is that Padme has a diplomacy thing, so basically, she can be used to take over these white independent planets, she can be used to gain support from these blue CIS planets, or she can be used to make the Hutts remain neutral and allow us to pass through their territory. It'll also mean that we don't get attacked by the Hutts, which is really kind of useful, and I will do it at some point, just not right now, because she has bigger priorities like taking Brental at the minute. There are also other independent worlds. I know historically I've taken Mandalore by using diplomacy, which has been interesting. And very, very, very counterintuitive to the lore. I've taken Baldemnik in another run. So, there are certainly things that you can do. We are currently using her to take Brental as one of our 2 planets. That will take another 20 or so weeks, if we take a look at the diplomacy tab here. 21 weeks. So yeah, we need to take at least 1 other core world, and it might be we actually end up taking 2 before she can even take that one, because I want to take Furost at some point. Peak Hut space, yeah. We want to take Furost, we want to eventually take Abrogado Rye, but that's a story-locked planet for the minute. I remember what I've done in another run is I've effectively gone down through here, taken out this area of Separatist control, linked up with planets like Kinyon and stuff. I probably will end up going through Sullust at some point if I were to do that again. clean up the core. In fact, cleaning up the core is probably the first priority you should have, realistically. Don't do what the Republic did and actually leave these core worlds until later in the war. It's, yeah, not great. But anyways, we're going to begin this battle for Cato Nemoidia, which is realistically to say some retreat cheese for Cato Nemoidia. But yeah. So that's a very long-winded explanation of mechanics that people on the YouTube side probably haven't heard of. These forces are also not going to be enough to, you know, defeat the evil might of the Separatists over this planet, so we are going to run them the absolute hell away. I'm also drinking a glass of some homemade blackberry cordial, and I have to say it's actually quite delicious. Particularly when I finally got the I finally got the ratio of how much cordial to water I really needed to make it kind of palatable, because there were some times where it'd be too sweet, and sometimes where it would be almost too watery. And actually, the margin for error is not very much either, so it's kind of difficult with this batch. But yeah, so anyways, we have a bunch of space and ground units. Now, I'm going to use the...
Tactical battle imminent.
We've arrived at Ord Padron. We're going to do some similar cheese here. We don't actually want to fight this battle yet. We want to gain our reinforcements from Rhodia first, before we go in and fight Ord Padron properly. Because although this is only a pirate world with some very minimal ships, I don't feel comfortable defeating it until I've got all of the ships that I could want. So this is a space fleet, as you can see. But also, I don't know if it... Yeah, you can just about maybe see the faint impression of the enemy ships here. They're just here. Like, I'm trying to line them up with the background. It's kind of difficult because they disappear immediately. As much as I probably could defeat them with this fleet, I'm not going to fight that. I am instead going to run the absolute hell away,
Preparing for jump to light speed.
and we're going to do it once I have more reinforcements. I will say, though, you can get some very fantastic cinematic shots in this game, so... But yeah, so as you can see, effectively the way that retreat works, by the way, is you retreat to the closest allied planet, which is why you can do some really cheesy stuff with retreating. But anyways, let's go and use... let's go and grab these ground forces. You'll notice 3 dreadnought cruisers. There are a fair few of them. And this fleet has 2 of them already, so actually this fleet is quite strong.
Navigating.
Already. It's got 2 capital ships, a Venator and an Invincible, and then it has 5 dreadnought cruisers, 2 acclamators, a single pelter, which admittedly isn't great, and I'm probably going to get a second one, as well as possibly another acclamator later down the line. And it's got some other things as well, like this Alderanian war frigate, which is a bit of a more unique unit that hails exclusively from Alderaan. But yeah, we've got a couple corvettes. Like, at the end of the day, Killian is about half finished, and I'm probably going to add Marissa Zinj onto the back end of that, just to add some oomph to the fleet. Realistically, the fleet over Coruscant is going to take a while to get going, so I think actually this Kuwati fleet is probably going to be my best bet for early game warfare. Also, you will notice that I have military forces stationed here. I'm going to elect to take this small army of forces here. I'm going to collate them together over
Receiving
Alderaan,
location.
with these other
Departure
troops.
set. On the way.
And we'll have some fun with that in a bit.
Construction
We have
complete.
a decent early game force. A fair amount of
Tactical battle
infantry.
imminent.
Oh! Hello, Kinyan. We're being attacked by Ventress. Well... this is worth more if I sell it. And then this is...
System
worth more if I
lost.
sell it. Yeah, you can do some weird, cheesy shit like this. I'll be honest, I don't want to sell the ship here. it's kind of far too much hassle to sell the ship, and frankly, it can be used later down the line. So I personally don't sell things like ships and units, unless it's, you know, necessary. Speaking of which, over Naboo,
Unit in
I'm
production.
gonna build a few more of the N1 Naboo starfighters. We're gonna build up the Naboo, like, units. Captain Panaka exists. He's got good income, he's got good garrison stuff. He doesn't strike me as a hero I really want to have, but I do want to make a Republic
Building
outpost
under
on Naboo, because I
construction.
don't want this place falling. I actually don't want any of these 3 planets falling, come to think of it.
Beginning
And
construction.
we're gonna get some more mines on Malastair. Eriadu. This is a planet I also want to keep. So, you know, it's got some pretty good defenses overall. I'd like these clone troopers to just maybe move a little out. This ATTE can start off about here-ish. I don't want them moving too far up. Here is probably a decent enough place to keep the forces that we have. I would like to eventually make more troops, but that's not happening right now. We can also get heroes like Marcel and Wessel and other people. There's a lot of lore around the heroes. I'm not going to be fully reading a lot of these people unless I'm purchasing them. But yeah. If you want to do that, I recommend playing this game for yourselves. It is a very good game. Pantora is a planet that I don't really want to lose, but that I also don't really have any way of getting to right now unless I punch through a couple of planets. Ryloth. Ryloth is an interesting one because, honestly, it's a planet that you kind of can't hold. It's really far in the outer rim, and I need to take Christophsis to even have a chance of that, and Christophsis has a level 2 shipyard. So I don't want to do that. Getting tech is fine. We have a fleet. As I said, we should probably try and take over Ord Padron. Or we could probably send this fleet to attack somewhere like Balmora. I can technically get myself a Jedi Investigator. So I will get a Jedi Investigator and go and see what's on Balmora.
Requesting assistance.
This guy can come in and help me. And while he does that, I'm going to put a Starfighter in Fleet Lead, and I'm going to move to Ord Padron. The Separatists are moving around between Geonosis and Hypori, which isn't great. Honestly, getting Keeley off-world might be the play. Because he comes with a fair few clone troopers, and he's a decent-ish commander at the start of the game. He leads the Outer Rim garrison under Imagundi. Or Imagundai. Technically name is Imagundai, but I really hate calling him that because that does feel a bit too on the nose. Valiant soldier who stands his ground even in the face of overwhelming odds, fighting to the very end. He gives everything he has to protect those in need. He's a good early game commander. You do also start, however, with Captain Rex, who's on Coruscant, and Rex is a pretty damn good commander himself. And you also have Commander Cody, who is a discipline commander. So you have 3 clone commanders to start the game with. You have one that does a load for your damage and speed, so he's a quick one. One who's a bit more of like a tanky kind of commander, because he's decrease in speed, decrease in ability recharge, and decrease in damage, but increase in health, defense, and shields. And that's actually what a lot of the heroes tend to do. Heroes like Rex are quite rare because they actually, you know, just give general buffs, which I suppose Cody also does, actually. Padme, of course, is Padme, but yeah. And actually, once we have, you know, taken control of the forces on Brental, you'll see we'll get a brand new capital ship, another invincible class. But we will also get a Dreadnought cruiser. We will get some of these Cutlass fighters. This is actually a Soliston squadron. And then we'll get these C-73 trackers from Incom, which is kind of cool. And it will link up these 2 sectors of control, here and here. So yeah. Let me... I did not auto-resolve that, but sure. That's not good. That's quite bad. I don't remember clicking auto-resolve. Oh! You know what? You know the reason? The reason why it's done that is because I've clicked all... And this is actually an important point to note. If you've sold everywhere on a planet and then clicked auto-resolve, it'll auto-resolve the next battle automatically. So just don't do that. I've lost a load of ships just doing that now. It's fine, whatever. Anyways, we have another mission to prevent pirate takeover of Polis Massa for an Invincible. Now, Polis Massa is all the way down here. I physically cannot get to that. There is probably no way in hell that I will be able to not only break through Navarro, but then break through Polis Massa and then take Polis Massa just to stop Dooku. So he's probably going to get that planet, which is mildly frustrating. Especially after this shit's just happened. Because I've now lost an acclimator. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually purchase an acclimator. I'm going to purchase a fair few starfighters and one of you. And we can replenish our losses this way. That will be about all I do, actually. Oh, and in fact, I will get one of these. Yeah. Let's maybe not have that happen again. Because that was, you know, quite dire. I'm going to just quickly fast forward.
The Force is my ally. Cleared for departure.
Go and spy on that planet.
Construction complete.
Spies are pretty damn good at being quick.
N1 ready.
N1 ready. Okay, let's see what's at Balmora, because I know one of the things there is.
Construction complete.
Okay, there is a Luca Hulk at Balmora. It's a Luca Hulk control ship, so it's got 40,000 hull. It's quite strong. There is also a single hard cell transport, and then there is a medium shipyard here. We have 5 dreadnought cruisers, 2 capital ships, a couple of acclimators. I don't fancy our chances regarding the number of fighters we have. We don't have a lot of carrying capacity. So what I might do is I might just build, with the next lot of money, a bunch of V19s.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh no, a Luca Hulk. That's actually quite bad. The fact that they've already got themselves a Luca Hulk is not great. Because I know from memory that you only get Luca Hulks here and here at the start of the game, and then you've got Nuke Gunray up here-ish. So the fact that they've already built one at Sluis Van, most likely. How have they built a Luca Hulk? Or have they built it here? That's even worse, actually. That's a lot worse. Anyway, the Corvette's got to go. The Corvette kind of has to run away. And I'm sorry you didn't get to see that space battle. You will, however, get to see a ground battle in a minute when we invade Ord Padron, so don't worry about that. But yeah, they are going to start slowly moving at me. I'm going to run the absolute hell away.
For jump to light speed.
Enemy at range.
Zoomies. Bye-bye. You know, I actually do quite like this blackberry cordial. It has an interesting aftertaste. But it's nice. Anyway. Okay, they've run away back to Gorman.
Course
Which
leading.
was pretty expected. Now, we are gonna want to get all of our ground troops.
Watch for enemy fighters. Right away. Moving out. Moving to
Ventress
destination.
is going to be kind of annoying to deal with in the early game, I do
N1
imagine.
standing by. Heading out.
Yeah, we've got something in the way of stuff. Something in the way. Okay, I want to make
Building under construction.
an outpost here. And we've got an outpost there already. So, I don't really know what else to get, to be honest. Rathana is currently getting stuff. I'm honestly kind of tempted to get, like... Bevel is a tech guy. Build time... 10% build time increase for ground space tech. 40% price decrease. Krennic, 30%... Oh, space structures accept tech. Ironic, given that that's kind of part of his thing. I kind of want to get an ATTE
Constructing unit.
for this army, given that I don't think we have very many of them. I think we start with one.
Cruiser ready, sir. Stay in
Yeah,
attack
we
formation.
seem to start off with only one.
Building started.
Gonna build one of these here. We start with one ATT, a lat, some light vehicles, and a load of infantry. We have some stuff.
Course plotted.
Oh, and of course we've got the light armor here, so maybe
All
we
out.
could do it, but I would like a second ATTE from the start of the game. Okay. As for this, I am not entirely convinced we can do this without further ship support, actually.
Unit in production.
Let's make a bunch of these. Maybe not make those there. Carrier, maybe?
Constructing unit complete.
Let's make a bunch of these fighters. There we go. And let's also get ourselves another
Constructing
acclimator
unit.
while we're at it. There we go. That will, I think, do for now. The LAAT costs more than the ATT, interestingly. And then we have the beautiful MAT, the MAAT. The multi-altitude assault gunship. Or assault transport.
All wings in.
Quermia. They've just won at Quermia. Oh, no. That's not that big of a fleet, actually. They have some stuff at Felucia that they're preparing to attack me with, potentially. I mean, if they do come for Renvar or other planets up here, I might genuinely just abandon them. But a planet like Moncala, I do kind of want to keep. Just because it's kind of nice to have. I'm gonna
Constructing unit.
actually spend the last of my money to start building up ships up here, because I do like building a fleet up at Moncala. It's pretty useful. The Confederacy is already raring to go. In fact, their victories are quite concerning to me. We also don't have very many vehicles up here either. Well, that is a little frustrating. Okay, Killian is very nearly ready.
Stay alert.
Can't remember how much he actually costed, but yeah.
All
Frigate ready,
hands
sir.
prepare!
Okay, Shown Killian
Ready to
is
engage.
ready for battle.
Construction complete.
We have an invincible heavy cruiser. Let's add a couple more ships to this fleet, and then I might call that good. To be honest. Amazing stream, but I'm going to head off the stream now. I hope you enjoy the rest of it. Thank you so much, Riley. Take care. Right, this Pelter is ready.
Cruising
Okay, the
speed.
fleet is basically back up to full strength now. It's fine. Okay. I will probably
Unit
get
in
one of
production.
these. I will probably also
We're in
get
position.
a... Do I have access to rocket infantry? No. Okay. What can I get?
Frigate ready, sir.
Frigate ready, sir. Can I actually make... I've got you. Scarif, I can't really make anything out of you. I mean...
Building under
Put one of
construction.
these down. Put one of these
Tech level
down.
advanced. New options.
Hey, the
available.
Legion's tech is done. This requires Clone Troopers 1 tech to do, though. So I actually need to get Clone Trooper Phase 2s. But that requires me to get Special Forces 1, and I kind of want these bad boys first. So, okay.
Weapons armed.
Looking good, though. We can now get units of Cody's troops, which I honestly might
Enlisting
do
soldiers.
just for funny.
Construction complete.
Construction of the outpost at Yukio is done. ATTE is almost done. Next tech I'm gonna
Can you
get
see
will
them?
be something funky.
Cruiser ready, sir.
Let's just get all of these ships together.
Weapons charged.
And then I might feel a little bit comfortable trying to go for that. Yeah. Yeah.
Building under construction.
I'll be a bit more comfortable, I think. What's this? A heavy factory, which gives Juggernaut and ATRT on defense. Nice. I'm content just making these, to be honest with you. But nice. Okay, it's already got mechanized warehouse, which is why it's quicker. Okay, good. Do I have? I don't. Get me one
Building
of these.
started. Training soldiers.
They get me another one of them. What are you? Clone Commander Platoon. I don't see why I need any of you. Because, frankly, I have a Clone Commander already. There is Ponds in Lightning Squadron. They might be useful. I'm actually going to just sort of slightly...
Mission log updated.
abandon Ryloth, maybe? Yeah.
Troopers, secure the area.
Mission log. Gain planetary control of Scipio. Also for an Invincible. I've got news for you, bud. I don't think that's going to be it. I just don't think we can deal with that with, like, one Acclamator and a Dreadnought. I just don't think it's possible. But you do you. Unfortunately, I've been getting some very unlucky early game things. Fortunately, taking Balmora might help. So I'm going to do that. We are 39 minutes into the stream. And I think a good 10 minutes of that was just setting stuff up. So probably about halfway into where I want the episode to be perfectly honest with you. I think I might record a couple episodes back to back, depending on how I feel. But we'll see.
Reporting.
Okay. Reporting. Send this guy over
Let's
to Ord
move out.
Paldron, and then I think we should be good to invade that planet, to be
Construction
honest. Light vehicle factory is done.
Tactical battle imminent.
We'll get a couple of you in. We're gonna fight this at Christophsis. By which I mean run away from Christophsis. Because these are 3 tiny transports. And they have a metric ton of enemies.
Calculating jump to light speed.
Off we go! Right, okay. Step 1, done. Right, step 2, move this onto Ord Pardron. Kind of want to defend... Send them on to help Cody. Now, Malister. I don't really know how else to give you a hand other than maybe increase your space station size. Now, Jace Darlin is actually somebody who spends time in Eriado. He leads a contingent of the Outer Rim Security Forces, or the ORSF. Now, if I remember correctly, these are heavy Republic judicial troopers. Or indeed just standard Republic judicial troopers. So actually, getting Jace Darlin is something I do want to do. This is Saint Pestage. Saint Pestage is important because he survives all the way up till, like, 6 ABY. So, he survives like a good 20 to 30 years after this. But for now, he is just a dude. He advises Sheev. I kind of want to get Jace Darlin just for the sake of it. But can I justify 2,500 credits on somebody who realistically is not necessarily going to be... I think I
Requesting
can.
assistance.
I think I can justify that. Okay. Now then. I think it is time to pay our good friends over in the Confederacy a visit.
Coordinates received.
Let's go in on
Tactical
Balmora.
battle imminent.
This is the first major fleet battle of the war. And I am going to aim to kill this Luca Hulk, because it's going to prove really annoying if I let it live. So we have a number of fighter craft. This is a very early game battle. And they've got 2 of the buggers. Well,
Increase to full throttle.
I'm nothing if not ambitious.
Choose your reinforcements.
Somehow, though, I think 2 Lucaholics is a little bit out of my wheelhouse. So I'm probably not gonna... I don't like
Retreat
this.
in progress.
Having 2 Lucaholics is not great. And just for this one, I think I'm gonna chicken out. Just more so I can show how fleet battle mechanics work without having to lock the actual fuck in. If we're using some Anglo-Saxon terminology. I'd rather just show people fleet battles without having to use Anglo-Saxon terms. And getting annoyed at having to fight 2 of the Doom Donuts. Let's try that again.
Moving to destination.
Tactical battle
I couldn't.
imminent.
Well, time to fight Balmora again. We've just been loitering at the edge of the system, waiting for Separatist defences to leave. We've noticed a Lucahawk's been passing through the system, and now we're here to strike.
Watch for enemy fighters. Keep your eyes open.
Okay, they haven't received a Lucahawk. Not by my
Stay in
reckoning,
formation.
anyway.
Choose your reinforcements.
Okay, now we have some tankiness. I mean, the Invincible's got full salvo, the Venator's got power to main battery, so these things are going to be my main tanky ships. We're going to have a front line of Dreadnought cruisers, a back line of Acclamators, the Venator, and then we're going to have the Invincible be a tank up in the front as well. We're going to have probably some Pelters if we can. I will try and bring in all my
Pushing
fighters.
forward.
So, hopefully, we have a decent-ish force of ships. Thank you so much, Icy, for following. Hello.
Heavy computer program.
Do you play Empire at War? Okay. This feels like the outer limit of the space station. Yeah, it is. Okay, let's pop in the Invincible.
Hostile ahead. Thrusters active.
Oh, yep, that's something. That is something. That's for damn sure. Right, let's get in the Venator. A little further
Moving to
back.
coordinates.
Let's get a back line of
Direction
Acclamators.
received. Full steam ahead.
Because I want carrying
On our
capacity.
way.
Let's get at least 2 Dreadnought
copy.
cruisers.
Confirmed.
The 2 Pelters.
Plotting course. Plotting flight plan.
And 1,
Reinforcements
2,
en route.
3. Indeed I do. Nice.
Reinforcements en route.
Oh, yeah. 1,
Stay in
2,
attack
3.
formation.
You're going to be control group
Channel
1.
up.
You're going to be my control group 3.
ready.
Okay, we now have a few more spaces. I'm going to just
Right
put
away.
the remaining Dreadnought cruisers
Roger.
in. I'm going to be honest. We need all the firepower
Let's
we
go.
can get. I'm going to put a couple of bombers.
Reinforcements en route.
Say a couple. I'm putting all of the bombers, and then I'm going to
En
add
route.
one final one of you.
All wings in. Stay alert.
Okay, you're going to be control
At
group 1.
maximum unit
Bring in
capacity.
the fleet. Oh, there's a very beautiful photo opportunity. Which I shall take. If it wants to. There we go. Very nice. Oh, it seems we're being shot at. We are being shot at by incredibly long-range weapons, and that is a lot of starfighters. Jesus Christ. That's not good.
Copy.
Okay,
Ready to engage.
my metric ton of V19
Firing up
torrents,
all thrusters.
Your orders, General.
and these guys.
Gaining altitude, sir. Weapons
You're all going to be my group 3.
Cruiser ready, sir.
You're gonna be my group 4.
Frigate
And you
at
guys
your
are going to be
disposal.
group 5.
Star Destroyer reporting
Okay.
in. Moving to coordinates.
What do you need? All right.
Turn around,
Your
group
orders,
5.
General?
I'd like you guys to turn around as well.
Yes, sir.
All ships turn to face the enemy, and then we will advance in decent enough order. I see they're sending fighters at us. That's not very nice of them. Could they please cease and
Package ready for
desist?
delivery.
Group 2,
Where's my
you're gonna be
fighter
here.
support?
Okay. They have some stuff going on. They have got a munificent. And those guys are coming. Why are they coming to me? Bro.
Ready for a tech run. Swinging around.
Right, engage those.
Starting approach. Stay on target.
Group
We
3,
can handle
begin
it.
moving into attack position.
Flank speed.
Heute bereit, Sir. Ziel auf 2-9. Ausgesetzt.
This is
Ziel auf 2-9.
Ready for battle.
Yes,
4,
Commander.
move up.
torpedoes
1,
out.
move up. Okay, they have fighters incoming. Move, move,
Commencing a
move.
tech run.
Who are they shooting at? They're shooting at
Give
you.
me a target.
Hold. Group 5,
Bearing, sir.
move up.
Changing
We're
bearing.
going to need you.
Channel open.
1. Engage the
Commencing a
bombers.
tech run.
Okay.
Haben wir Jägerunterstützung?
You... Okay, we have a hard sell incoming.
Heute bereit, Sir. Ja, verstanden.
Hit brace.
All wings
1.
in. I've got my approach vector.
Gauge.
Haben wir
Okay,
Jägerunterstützung?
you need to stop where you are.
Stay alert.
Awaiting
The
orders.
Venator can move up.
Bearing, sir.
You
What's my
need to move
destination?
round.
Heute bereit,
This
Sir.
guy and this
Haben wir
guy. I
Jägerunterstützung?
want you to go and engage
in
the
Sichtweite.
Munificent. They've got they've got 3 Munificent frigates. Understandable, they have a medium shipyard. This is annoying. Okay, group 2. Just sort of zip up a bit.
Heute bereit, Sir. Haben wir
Roger
Jägerunterstützung?
that. Response to being called.
Like he's moving engage.
Heute bereit, Sir. Haben wir Jägerunterstützung? Wir sind in
These
Sichtweite.
2 need to go and engage that.
Copy.
I'm
Commencing
going to
my
turn
run.
this off, just so I can see better. Yeah, they've got 3 Munificents. We need to take those down as quickly as we can, because they are going to start shredding my ships. So, you
I have fighter support.
Target priority is the laser cannons.
can honestly move up.
Awaiting your
Engage.
orders.
Venator,
Order confirmed. Destroy the
full
shield.
powder weapons.
They won't know what hit them.
Heute bereit, Sir. Feuer.
I actually want you... And, yeah, you 2 are doing your thing.
Energie auf Waffen
Start
umgeleitet.
hitting that.
Heute bereit, Sir.
And you.
Haben wir
You're going to be my group
Jägerunterstützung?
7.
Engines active.
Move
As
up.
you command.
Group 2, move up. Group 7,
bereit, sir.
I want you acting as a little wolf pack.
Awaiting your command.
Target that
Direct
thing's
fire
engines.
on the
Ready to
Group
engage.
1, hold.
You gonna let me shoot or what? Target sighted.
Fire a full
Okay,
salvo onto the
we'll
engines.
hit the engines.
Okay, group 2, I want you to actually pull back a bit. Because they are coming in with more fighters. Right, they're bringing more starfighters into bear, actually.
Give me a target.
You sit.
Haben wir Jägerunterstützung? Heute
You,
bereit,
two,
Sir.
you sit.
Haben wir Jägerunterstützung?
You sit. I don't want you guys going in. Is this Awakening? This is Awakening of the Clone Wars, yes. We're doing a grand campaign, so we're starting with Awakening of the Clone Wars. We're going on to Dark Times with the CIS Remnants and Clone Rebellion, where we'll be playing as the Empire. Then to, effectively the 3BBY Dark Times start, where we'll again be playing as the Empire. And hopefully by then, Awakening of the Rebellion 3.0 will be out. So I will be able to play 3.0, as the Empire and do some of the Imperial Remnant stuff once we get past Endor. So the plan is to go from the Republic era all the way to the Imperial Remnant in a single campaign, all within the realm of the Awakening series of games, or mods. But this is our first battle, is the Battle of Balmorra. I'm actually going to have you engage this. You engage this.
Right.
You engage that.
Fire!
Okay, Venator, I don't know what
Your
you're doing,
command,
but
sir.
I don't want you doing it.
Our target priority
Here
is
comes
the
the
laser
Doom
cannons.
Donut. The Great Golden Horde. That's a name and a half.
Heute bereit, Sir.
In fact, Group
Haben
7,
wir Jägerunterstützung?
move up, engage
Wir sind
that
in
thing.
Sichtweite. What's my destination?
Pelters, move up. You
Do
are
I
what you
have
need on
fighter
this
support?
one. Doo-doo-doo.
Commander.
This is a
Direct
little
full
bit
fire on
dire.
your
Your
shield
orders,
general.
Heute bereit, Sir.
This is just a little bit dire.
Feuer. Haben wir Jägerunterstützung?
Yeah, group
We're in
1,
position.
I didn't say
Starting
this, but
my
go
run.
and kill that. This,
Heute
go
bereit,
and
Sir.
kill that.
Energie auf Waffen
I
umgeleitet.
get it.
Dang, that's gonna take some. It is. It's gonna take quite a long time. It's gonna end up being uploaded into a YouTube series. And if you would like to have a ship in this game, do tell me. I will say, however, that especially in Awakening of the Clone Wars, ships have a tendency to die a lot. So this is going to be something. It's going to be something. I really do not want to let ships die, as much as I can avoid it, so if it looks like that will happen, I will take the approach of caution rather than caution to the wind. But I'm not the greatest of players of this game, I'm only playing on hard mode. Right. Engage.
There'll be nothing left
Engage
but
that.
smoke.
You...
Ready for orders, Commander.
Begin engaging that. Yeah, I played it
Triangulating
before
target.
as well. Yeah. It's certainly something. Okay. Group 7. Please, for the love of God, don't engage that. That thing is dead in the water. I don't
Ready
need
to
to kill
take them
that.
out.
Order confirmed.
You
Destroy the
need
shield
to kill
generator.
that. You need to kill that. You can just deal with these. You go straight for the big boy.
Tell me where to go. Aye, aye.
This thing is coming about.
Your orders,
This
General.
thing needs to come up. Right. Want to engage the fighters. Yeah, that's fine. Kill the wave crest, please. It has really annoying stuff going for it. You know what? Fine. If you're gonna do that,
Yes, General. Copy that.
rush the guns, rush the guns. The Luca Hulk is coming in. That being said, I'm absolutely terrible. Yeah, we've all been there, don't worry.
Up.
Target at
It is a
maximum
very
firepower.
relatable feeling.
Engaging enemy.
Engage that.
Roger that.
Venator, I want you beginning to
The
shoot the
lasers are our
Munificence.
What?
This thing. Grab
Tractor
it.
beam activated.
Grab that thing. Group 2, I actually want you flying in to attack these. Because I want you doing something.
Can you see them?
Kill those. Begin engaging.
Preparing
these.
attack vector.
Oh no. That's... You need to brace.
Cannons charged. Firing on your mark. What's next?
Brace. Deal with that. Go and deal with this.
Cannons loaded.
Go and deal with this.
Destroy the shield generator.
Okay, group
Weapons
1.
charged.
Aye, this is not good. Well, it could be worse. Right, you
Engaging the enemy.
begin firing on that.
Cruiser ready, sir.
I need you engaging. You also need to engage. We're gonna lose some stuff here. It has to be said, we are going to lose some things. That will be okay,
Your orders,
but
General.
we're going to lose some things.
The lasers
There are so
our
many
target.
hard cells, holy Christ. Like, just get in there. Get in there, you two, get in there.
Main cannon.
This thing, I kind of want it to start engaging the Luca Hulk. I need the Invincible to do something. You just get in. All Republic ships, get in on some of that juicy action.
Firing, sir. Got it. Bring her around. Calculating trajectory.
Go. Okay, you two need to just start engaging that.
What's my
You
destination?
start engaging
Target
this.
fire is the laser
You
cannon.
hit
We've
that
got them
thing's
on
hull.
scopes.
Engines active.
This
Give me a
thing.
target.
There is. Where is the injured one? Here. Hit that.
Your
I
orders,
want you
General.
going here.
Ready
and I
for
want you
orders,
sweeping around.
Commander. Do I have
That.
fighter support?
Okay. Group 1.
Watch for
Sorry,
enemy
there was a
fighters.
lot of pausing. Engage these bombers, please. Deal with that.
Engines active.
Hit that. Okay, the Munificents are dying. This is good. This is very good. You begin engaging the Luca Hulk at once.
Weapons ready.
You start firing on the
The
shield
generator is
generators.
mine.
Press the attack.
Okay.
Ready to take them out.
Okay.
Enemies in range.
Is it doing anything? No.
Where's our cover?
Well, that's
Stay in
unfortunate.
attack formation.
Group 2, I don't know what you're doing. Honestly, hit that. Hit that if you're hitting something. and then fuck right off.
Choose your
Okay, we
reinforcements.
can get one more fighter squadron in.
Reinforcements
We're in position.
en route.
Ready for attack run.
Okay. Fine, right. Engage these.
Computers
cover
locked on
that.
target.
The dreadnoughts are somehow not dead yet, and I'm quite impressed with them for that.
Copy.
You need to start going in and engaging the
Attack
Luca Hulk. We
commencing.
just need to kill this Luca Hulk. This thing needs to
me
die,
a
and it
target.
needs to die quite quickly.
Homing in.
You need to go and engage. You need to go and engage. Start engaging. Go, go,
Swinging
go.
around.
Engage these
Stay on
fighters.
target.
In fact, you need to start engaging. Just generally, Group 7, start engaging that Luca Hulk. I want you getting into point blank range.
Shields? Not for long.
Start hitting those gens, boys. Start hitting those gens. Right.
Your orders, General.
Group 4, which has remained mostly unscathed.
No
Go
problem.
and kill those.
Preparing
In
another
fact, go and
volley.
kill this.
Ready for orders, Commander. We shall arrive shortly.
Transports move up.
Ready to take them out. Tell me where to go.
I copy.
Venator, begin
Attack.
firing. Okay. You two have done fabulously. Unfortunately, you're going to be my Group 9. Group 3,
We can handle it. Ready for battle.
you guys are going to be my big damage dealing types. Your job is going to be to murk this thing.
It's
Once
almost
the
not
shields
fair.
are inevitably down. Speaking of which, begin doing an attack run on the shields.
Torpedoes armed.
Engage
Cover
those
me.
bombers.
What's next? Take them out.
Group
Tell
5,
me where to go.
come up. About face, I need you moving. Right.
Give me a
Reporting.
target.
Star Destroyer standing by.
Venator, just target the hull.
Your orders, General.
Destroy the shield generator.
Yes, General.
Order confirmed. Destroy the shield generator.
Trajectory plotted. Coming about. Let's blow something up.
Roger that.
Yeah, this is
That
mostly
shield
going
generator
right.
is mine.
Did I not just order you to target the
For
shield
long.
generator?
Starfighter coming around.
Cannons charged.
Destroy the shield generator.
In fact,
Countering resistance.
Cannons loaded.
you know what?
Anytime.
You're going to be my control
You're
group
gonna let
3.
me shoot
Star
or
Destroyer
what?
reporting in.
Venators
Yes, Commander.
are going to be my control group
Awaiting
3.
orders.
You and you, however, are my control group 7. Group
Channel
1
open.
is doing its thing. I've won this, I'm pretty sure. But it's
Put your
not a
deflectors on.
sure thing. There have actually been a number of flak guns just taking down the bombs here.
Control their fire.
Group 4?
Awaiting your orders.
Rearm.
Your orders, General.
Oh, wait a minute.
Cruiser ready, sir.
Right.
Control group 4.
I get it.
Awaiting your command.
Group 3?
Your command, sir.
Okay, you're almost
Main
there.
cannons powered
Yeah,
and
continue.
ready.
I mean, at this point, just begin
Ready.
targeting the heavy
Fire!
guns.
Commander.
Just target the
Fire.
guns.
All wings in. Let them on your tail. This is it. Point pen.
Yes, General.
Gotta keep low.
Let's blow something up.
Crossfire. Where they come from. Scratch one. 2 fighters at .06.
Okay.
Reporting in.
Maybe, just maybe, you two need to start just shooting guns. In fact,
Your orders,
you
General.
specifically need to start
Direct fire
hitting
on the
our
engines.
engines.
What's the attack?
Weapons ready.
You also need to start hitting
Take out
our
their
engines, please. Okay, we are
Choose
starting
your
to get to the point
reinforcements.
where
I
we
missed
can
the target.
bring in other
Stay
stuff.
alert.
I don't actually need other stuff to win this. It would just be kind of nice, but I don't need it.
Roger that.
In fact, it would probably
Holding
be
for maximum
not very
firepower.
beneficial.
Open fire.
You start targeting the hull.
What do you need?
How many do you think? I'll get the next one. I'm in range.
Okay. We'll hit the engines.
Cop enemy down.
Yeah, just kill all those fighters.
We got marked at 210.
This
Bearing,
guy
sir.
needs to start
Target
hitting
the
engines.
engines.
Right leg.
Copy.
Starfighters coming around.
Just in case.
What's my destination?
Direct fire on the engines.
Okay, the bombers are going in to deal with the engines. This thing is just dead in the water. We have won this. We have won this
We
quite
can handle
handedly as
it.
well.
This'll be fun.
So we are fine. Full salvo, please.
I have fighter support.
Warm up.
Ready for battle.
Fire for maximum effect.
Engines connected.
I can't shake it.
Target the engines.
Top one.
Yes, Commander.
Engage this.
Give me a target. Closing in.
Okay, group 1. Ooh, you lost a lot there.
Ready to engage.
Control group
We're in
1,
position.
back. Go get them.
Cover
I
me.
leave these on autocast because I can never cast these correctly. So
Right,
yeah.
sir, behind, sir.
Okay, the dreadnoughts are actually not
Cannons
doing too
charged.
bad. This one
Cannons
here,
loaded.
I'd like you to start healing this dreadnought up so that I can actually like get it a bit back into the fight. Does it just damage it? I'm very confused on how this works.
Firing.
Okay, group 2,
This is it.
target the next set of
Your orders,
engines.
General.
Direct fire on the engines.
Wait, they can.
Target the engines.
Charging weapons, sir.
Right now.
Direct fire on the engines.
Haben wir Jägerunterstützung?
Open fire. Weapon.
Okay, yeah, this Luke is going down in a blaze of glory. I can just sort of watch it die.
Destroyer here.
I'm going down.
Roger that.
I'm losing power.
Response to being called. Our shields are down.
Yeah, I think realistically most of these deaths are from. I'm gonna let it go down. I'm gonna take a screenshot because this is a cool fight, and I also need a thumbnail. Hell yeah! Killing and we've won. This is just GG's. It's over. So I'm just going to let them run away. There's nothing else to run away with. We did lose a number of fighter squadrons, but they are mostly cheap, nasty, replaceable ones.
We've got him on the run.
And there is our first enemy Luca Hulk dead. The first of many, I hope. Yeah, we lost 3 fighter squadrons for the Luca Hulk there. That was honestly not too difficult of a battle, which is why I re-rolled it when we got 2 Luca Hulks, because I was like, this is going to be harder, and frankly, yeah. Now I have to deal with ground forces. There's an MTT on the ground, and a vehicle factory, plus already some AAT tanks, and a CIS outpost, and then a battle droid factory. So Balmora isn't undefended. It's quite well defended, in fact, so I'm going to probably build up some vehicles here. But for the time being, we have successfully
We're
beaten
heading
the
out.
space forces of Balmora. To be honest, I know we haven't taken over Ord Pardron like we planned,
We'll be there soon.
but being perfectly honest with you, I'm actually kind of okay to call that there for a first episode. We've had an actual space battle. In the first episode, annoyingly, a lot of the preamble hadn't really been gotten out of the way, or a bit of it had. But yes, so because it's been about, I think it's been about 55 minutes since the actual episode itself started. So with that, I'm honestly going to call the first episode good there. However, there will be a second episode that I'm recording right after this. So stay tuned. There will be 2 episodes coming out for that, I reckon. But this will be ultimately it, as it were, for the first episode. So until then, take care and goodbye.